I've never heard of Pecan before. The dude is genuinely hilarious. If someone
I've never heard of this. Trash.
Anyone who tells you that the live action Netflix anime is live action show is bad, they're wrong. They are wrong, but they're
For One
entitled
Piece
to be wrong.
specifically, because it's a sliding scale. Because more recently, they had that Yu Yu Hakusho live action, which was 5 episodes, and
God, yeah.
It started out good. It did not end good. The first 2 episodes were good. The last 3 episodes were not good.
That's completely slipped my radar, by the way.
And you know what the funny thing is? There was like a day and a half where I was considering, I have the Yu Yu Hakusho Blu-rays on the shelf. Do I want to do the worst thing possible? Get you in front of a couple of bottles and start you with Yu Yu Hakusho for the first time ever on the live action series and have you not even be able to identify characters because you don't know what any of them beyond the main characters and like 2 villains look like. And then later on have you identify those characters when you actually meet them with the live action versions.
So this might be the part where I tell you I actually have watched a couple episodes of Yu Yu Hakusho in passing when it's like way back when.
Right, but that's not going to be enough to actually stay with you long term.
No, yeah. I've seen Togura before, non-Discord. I know about the weird slim-looking guy, and that's exactly it. Yeah, I know it's names, but not a lot.
Yu Yu Hakusho is not about the fights, it's about the dumb bullshit. It's about the game where Kurama has to say words with increasingly fewer letters over the next 25 minutes as they slowly lose letters of the alphabet.
Yeah.
And they can't even make grunts because a grunt has vowels in it or consonants, and you can't make any noise. If you make a noise, then your soul is going to get trapped in this book.
And the person who was doing that with, eventually he does some very funny stuff and actually shows them a face that's not seen to us, and it makes the other person absolutely lose their mind. And they say all the letters while laughing. I'm sorry, I haven't seen at least that episode before. It was very funny.
I remember when you struggled with this fight during the test playthrough.
Yeah, so the funny thing about this is one of those levels where there's a huge level spike needed. And also, it turns out Buggy is a fucking crazy grappler.
I mean, yeah, that tracks.
He's got a high damage grapple that goes in front of him, and it's like really strong. This actually gave us a lot of shit.
Why would you beat him up before saying, let's join forces?
Yeah, right? This game makes fights out of a lot of even disagreement.
You know what? Those background generics look terrible, but I can't even be mad because they're not the Pirate Warriors designs. The actual lowest form of NPC design.
No, genuinely, the grunt designs in this game, they're not that terrible.
I kind of like the French guy.
Yeah, like I was saying before, too, this game is the best depiction of Marineford we have ever gotten, and that's not a very high bar already, nor is it a good bar to reach, but it is regardless. And it's incredibly funny because of how detailed the cutscenes are. It's like, damn, you guys put effort into the weirdest places. Like I said before, this game is a victim of ambition. Like, they put a lot of effort into like the content, but like not a lot of the substance. It's kind of wacky.
That is a funny thing to say about a Spike Chunsoft game.
I know, right? No, genuinely, for a lot of time, I feel like they...
How about that Sparking Zero being in development for 6 years, apparently?
Not too surprising, honestly. Knowing their development schedule, though.
And Sparking Zero not being allowed to have local co-op mode literally because of the Xbox Series S. They literally said that.
They actually said that.
Yes, they said.
Oh my lord.
They said the Xbox Series S is too weak to include a local split-screen multiplayer mode because the Series S wouldn't be able to handle assets this high fidelity being rendered twice on the screen at high speeds.
Well, I think at that point you might need to start cutting out some consoles.
They're gonna eventually.
Yeah, at the rate we're going, yeah.
After the Series S and X have been phased out of American stores, literally, they do not have it at Best Buy or Walmart anymore.
Nope. Excuse me. All right, here you go. Wait, which one's the next one? Let me hang on. Check that one right there. The middle green dot. That's Jozu again. You know what? Yeah,
Here you go.
Yeah, right.
Why is he fighting Crocodile?
Yeah, right. Well, no, Crocodile and Doflamingo had like a temporary team up, but it was like a Frieza other guy kind of thing.
I just tell people to buy the superior console instead of playing Halo. But see, that's the thing. You give it a year, Halo was going to be on your PlayStation 5.
Yeah, at the rate we're going, yeah, honestly.
People were thinking that because the floodgates opened not with Minecraft, but with Cuphead coming to all the other platforms, being an Xbox-published game, that, oh, no, eventually, we're totally going to get Game Pass and Halo and everything on the Switch and on the PS4 because the year was 2018.
Yeah.
People have been saying that for 6 years.
I'm going to backstep here. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad idea, okay. All right, this one should be doable, but this is another one of those, like, really... The green levels are really fucking difficult sometimes. Like, you can see I'm taking a lot of hits right now.
Green levels?
The secret additional ones.
Yeah.
I also happen to also be fighting two of the best characters in the game as well. Give me a sec.
Of course.
Don't worry. That was...
And he has his awakened form. Of course he does.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's very funny seeing Awakened Doflamingo doing stuff in Marineford.
How many levels did you put into Josu?
I have at least 6. I know that for a fact because he is one of the major characters
across the board, isn't it?
Hello. What do you mean?
All your characters get levels at the same time, isn't it?
So only character you actively use on your team get the most experience. Everyone else who is a playable character but not being used in that battle gets 1/10 the XP.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So that's why it said Luffy level 12 or something and everyone else level 6.
Yep. Pretty much. That's all the characters I have not used yet or anything.
Oh god, that's rough.
Yep. This has been my experience with grinding for this game. Also, no, genuinely, Doflamingo's got some fucking insane neutral as well as Crocodile. Crocodile, I'm a little less worried about. It's fucking this guy. Jesus Christ.
At what point do you want to let the dam break entirely and not just run PC games, but PC games with trainers?
Yeah, that's... I mean, I wouldn't run it for Steam, but definitely for regular, like, EXTs of games. That being said, though, now that I have the momentum behind me, these guys aren't really guarding at all, so almost got this. The trick, as long as you have basic combo confirms, you can do a lot of shit in this game. Instead of just, like, getting some random one-off hits. Do I have enough time to do this? Yeah. Ow. Fuck. Don't wombo me. There we go. There we go. And the funniest shit with this super, because you remember what made you laugh with this one. Let's see if you remember this one.
Is it the hideous filter getting the worst? Oh, he just throws a rock.
Nope, it's a potential...
It can miss.
No, well, not that. No, it was a sound effect. It sounds like bowling pins.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. And I can kind of hear it, too, yeah. Oh, my God. Doflamingo even still got a level out of that. Not Doflamingo. Fucking Josu's got a level out, too, so that's pretty nice.
For hopefully all never that will have to wait.
No, there's a couple left.
Mother.
That's all me, baby. Do not worry about it. This is the magic of doing Let's Plays with me for fighting games, because I helm up the bullshit, and I have to lap these games out. Because Bob has to do his homework in order to show these games off and help you guys not get your ass rocked by just popping the game in.
Josu gets more fights than Marco. Oh my god.
I actually think you're right.
There was one.
Marco does have at least one more. I can tell you that, but I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Josu has a lot of fights like cookable. Yeah.
This art looks terrible. He's got those Stardust Crusader shoulders going on.
He really does. Like, there's no real... He looks like a block.
Like that on the model or any other art.
No, genuinely, he looks like a block there. It's kind of weird. Anyway, one not really cool thing. Don't worry, I think you just have to run the timer, that or the guy's really weak. I don't know which one offhand. Ooh. Oh, wait. There's a few of the... He's not a Loja user. He's not going to get much at pressing R1 while taking hits done.
Yes, he is.
No, I mean Whitebeard. But during those cuts, during those loading screens, they gave you in-game tips for some of the characters that are actually going to be playable. However, they don't tell you details whatsoever. It's like very...
Grab?
It is a grab, yeah. It's very passive in terms of like what it tells you, like, hey, you can do this. You tell me how to, idiot? Nope, I guess not. Okay, cool. Yeah, so one cool thing about this game too, since it's a basic, it's a very basic spike chunsoft game. One cool thing about it is that every character has auto combos you can kind of lean on for a little bit for damage. Legitimately, if you just press the square button for any character, you will get a full auto combo, and honestly, they do decent damage. Not a lot. It'll get more of learning how to combo into like ultimates or just regular supers, but you can still do some pretty fucking good damage. Oh yeah, one funny thing about Whitebeard is that he's got like the longest range in the game with his square buttons. So you can just kind of poke him out. Also some of the best tools in the whole game. One of my favorite Whitebeard moments is when he bodied John Giant by shaking the world. It's him. It's John Big. Oh, you comboed into that. Holy shit.
No One Piece characters just do have stupid names in general. There is a guy named John Giant. He's a Vice Admiral.
Oh, no, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I remember that. It was like one giant inexplicably with them. I was like, you enjoying the taste of that boot, sir?
Oh, you're still here.
Yep.
Oh, I thought
he tagged out.
Oh.
Don't worry. Akainu's big weakness is that he sucks up close, and whenever he whips an attack, he's open for like 1 trillion years.
Shit.
Don't worry too much. If he rips raw, you're more than open. Yeah, just punch him when you get to his backside, and just keep pressing square, more or less. Anything should work now. Oh, hold circle. Damn.
Fuck.
You got very close, though. You want me to take over the rest of this?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I can open up my notes again. That's totally fine. Was there anything I missed importantly? I guess I did say that I actually do think a lot of the runs for this game are decent enough. I do hope they get ripped at some point in time and people are able to use them. That move was unblockable, but it takes a while to fire up. It's a little a projectile. Let's see. Cutscenes. Right, I guess I'll get to this talking point early since I'll probably forget about it later. So in terms of if you want to pirate this game, I would not. It's available. Okay,
this game for $60.
Oh yeah, that's probably the best. That's probably the best advice. This game is not even worth 20. I would struggle to justify even like 15 bucks. 10, sure. No,
As the Bamco game, it goes on sale all the time for $25 with its DLC. Then
yeah, effectively. Now, I wouldn't pirate this game because it's available on most digital platforms like Steam right now. It's not on Switch, funny enough. The game would have got a Switch port. It's available on. It was available on PS4. I'm pretty sure it's still available to download.
yes.
Xbox is on there as well. Maybe pirate the Vita version, Alex. But that being said, though, this is a very crappy game, and if it keeps holding for like 60 bucks for a certain amount of time, I would not recommend that. Or just pirate if you already own a one platform, you just want it for a different platform like Steam or something, or you know, you want to play it with friends over NetPlay or something. That's one idea. One wild thing about this game is that I think the servers for online are still live, funny enough.
Probably. No, the stash.
Yeah, the battle damage. Oh yeah, battle damage in this game is crazy. A lot of characters get like fucking mangled. And also you get, of course, or Hancock's battle damage is her when she got the acid spray on her in 358/2 days. Wait. That was... Wait a minute, that's not the right one. That would be better, though.
3D2Y.
3D2Y, not Kingdom Hearts. That would be funny, though. It's almost as convoluted. All right, so next up, you know,
more normal.
You want more? Okay.
Yeah, seems normal enough so
All
far.
right.
I didn't check who my enemy was. It took a while to load there.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it. Just be sure to not skip the cutscenes. Let's see, was there anything else? Oh yeah, also one weird thing is that the game does actually decently. Yeah, I can't talk right now, literally. The game does run decently well on PC. Now that might sound incredibly strange. I've had a lot of Namco games.
It ran on the Vita. It fucking better.
More so because of PC optimization. Like fucking Unlimited World Red has been giving me a lot of issues on Steam. Even something as recent as like One Piece Odyssey.
Hey, there it is. There's the Kisame guy.
Oh yeah.
All the way on the left.
Even something as generic as like, or recent, sorry, not generic, as Odyssey. I've been wanting to run it on PC, but like it doesn't even give you an option to exit full screen if you have a ultra wide monitor. It's so fucking annoying. This game does run decently well on PC. Like, my specs for my PC, I got a Ryzen 9 5900X, RTX 3050 for the GPU, and it's funny because the cutscenes still do occasionally hit, but outside of that, it's never crashed on me, so that's good. I can't say the same exact thing for some other Namco PC games, so that's really nice. Also, not nearly as inflexible as like fucking Xenoverse 1 on PC, holy shit.
Is there a frame of reference for Namco PC ports, the Dark Souls games that have bad PC ports?
No, I actually. Okay, that's a different story. That's because Dark Souls 1 has an old PC port. That had integration with Windows Live back in the day.
The game came out in 2011.
I know, right? And I've seen Windows Live chats for the game too. It's very funny. Was there anything else that was gonna work? Yeah, overall, I'm pretty sure this game could run a fucking PS3. By the way, because I looked at the minimum.
It ran on the Vita.
This game, the minimum required specs to run this game on PC minimum is, or rather, sorry, let me rephrase that. Lowest recommended settings is a GTX 460.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about the GPUs, that's still understandable. That's like mid-range for what, 2007, 2008? My first PC I had a GTX 950, which is still pretty low rung, but it managed to get the job done back in the day. And I got that in like 2012. That was cheap.
Core i3, 4 gigabytes RAM, 15 gigabytes storage, GTX 460.
Legitimately, I am fully convinced this game could have run on the PS3 if you wound back maybe a couple. Wait, no, let me reiterate. Let me rephrase that. This 100% could have run on the PS3 if you managed to get the cell architecture for the PS3 working.
I mean, there are people nowadays that still say that Jump Force is basically a shiny PS3 game.
Yeah.
I mean, considering it barely ran on the PS4, I don't know about that.
Yeah, considering the load times, holy fuck. No, that game was too blow with visual effects and background details. The models themselves don't look great, but the backgrounds had a lot of things going on.
Recommended specs, Core i5, 8 gigabytes RAM, 20 gigabytes storage.
Wait, Kurt, when did Josie lose an arm?
GTX 960, which is like a 2013 or a 2014 GPU.
It's like only a decade old. That's weird. Oh, man. Oh, yes, and Josie gets one of the best characters of the game. Yay! My favorite.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm helping this one up. Now, here's the funny thing. Aokiji has like this freezing effect, obviously for his moves. You can probably... Who would have seen that one coming? But no, what's interesting about that is it leaves you a lot of red health, so theoretically you can recover it. But
apparently Kuzan takes his arm.
Huh. I don't know that.
Well, considering the only Whitebeards we've seen in the New World is just Izo and Marco. That's not terribly surprising.
Wait, wonder. Nope. Okay, I thought maybe my R1 circle could reflect it, but I was incorrect.
And that's because no one pays attention to Jozu. I would imagine no one's paying attention to most of the Whitebeards.
I'm only paying attention to Jozu so much because I had to play him so fucking much in this video game.
Something, there was an event that happened in the interim called the Payback Ward that we never actually see the full extent of, that I wholly believe everyone died in because it doesn't seem to be all that important.
Sounds like a sap to me.
Oh, there was also the bit where Whitebeard secretly did actually have a son, apparently, with someone that people are thinking may or may not actually be a government agent, and that's why he was, for a time, one of the warlords.
Yeah.
And he apparently went around also beating / killing the remnants of the Whitebeards because he was jealous that his father had so many kids but didn't want to pay attention to his real kid.
That's... Oh, well, I'm glad we got... I know about Weevil, obviously, but I guess it's good to know that we got some follow-through on that. I don't know. I feel like I've been subconsciously waiting for a follow-through on that for like a decade now.
The only time it's mentioned is it's either just before the reverie or just before... Zoe. It's like a chapter between two major arcs, and then character has never been mentioned again. So it feels like one of those things that's so wholly extraneous that Oda might forget.
No one's gonna blame him at all, really. But it's like a whole new warlord, and it's one of the foremost important characters in the show, so I feel like that's important to me, personally. Ow. Oh, no kidding. I can actually use that to escape moves. That might change the dynamics of this matchup.
I would just hit restart.
Oh, I can.
Weevil actually had something come up during Egghead? What? Oh, was it because his mom looks like Stussy? or her name was Stussy, right? From CP Aegis Zero.
Was she the one whose age is like completely unknown or something?
Yeah, kind of. Apparently, they were also one of the Rocks pirates. And then because no one knows who they are, they're like, I'm going to play 3 roles at once. I'm going to also work with the news and also the government and also be a pirate.
Okay, so I've established something also. Jozu might actually have a pretty baller R1, his enhanced ability. I mean, because it both functions as kind of like a Logia user where he can crack through, he can escape combos. And it also allows me to hit dudes when they have Logia equipped. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I do appreciate this a lot because this is some shit that is very annoying. So, tech I can give to new players is going to only help people get in.
He's a great running back. He's not a very good fighter.
Oh my god.
Oh, spoil, dude. We've been talking about the events of that
For
game.
me, it's about the journey, not the destination. Don't worry about it. Plus, I need to know about these things for commentary purposes anyway. Ow, fuck.
Plus, you've seen Babs reacting to the stuff that we post in Discord.
I meant the audience.
I
meant the audience. But hey, don't worry, Kurt. It's gonna be like 4 months until someone sees this anyway.
Really doesn't matter. We've never made any bones about not talking about what the latest development in any series is.
Yep. What? Sorry, it's taking a minute, by the way. It would turn out to be Aokiji that gives me the most shit in this game. Actually, I think I remember this distinctly. During my very first stream of this game, back in Arizona, funny enough. Oh my god, that's it. Yeah, I remember it exactly. It was this fight that gave me a lot of shit, too. Unfortunately, now I need to regain my fucking stamina bar.
Weevil got captured by Fraud Bull while Marco was in Wano. That's Green Bull. He was a character that showed up at the end of Wano for 10 minutes to be like, I'm going to capture the Straw Hat and go get my hair ruffled by Akainu. Yes, really. And then the moment he tried to start going in their general directions, Shanks popped up off the coast saying, no, actually, you're not.
Huh.
And you're going to leave right now where I'm going to get involved. And they didn't want to fight me, the actual Admirals. What chance do you think you have at fighting me? This was also at the same time where Shanks decided he was going to stop being a gibbering drunk and say, hey, what's his... Ben Beckman? I think it's time we finally go after the One Piece.
I remember that. Oh, that's got good range. Just use that more.
This was also at the same time that everyone got pissed at once except for me because I fucking know better than you that we weren't going to be getting any more new Straw Hats because people were like, oh, hey, Yamato's going to join the crew, except they didn't. Oh, hey, Carrot's going to join the crew, except they're not.
Game just got muted for some weird reason. That was really odd.
Yeah, I could hear that. That was weird.
That was nuts.
Yeah, no. It's like, yeah, I can see these things from space.
That was a weird trade. Okay. All right, if I get him with this, I win. Let's see if we can do it.
Is this also a running tackle?
No. However, I just need to land any move. There we go. Got it.
Oh, this is a great opportunity.
Basic jab confirms. Got it.
This is a great opportunity because while I've talked about this at least 2 or 3 times in recording, this will apparently be the only one that sticks. This game fucking baffles me because TFS were able to finish this game even dealing with fucking Juzo's bullshit. But they quit Pirate Warriors 3 literally on the very last stage because they died once. Are you fucking kidding me? You were literally 8 minutes away from the end of that game.
The guys even fucking tore up Attack of the Saiyans too, and that's got some decent grinding bits as well. Holy shit.